12 of the most amazing space discoveries of the last decade. A lot has happened since we put the first humans on the moon almost 51 years ago. And things are picking up as we look ahead to sending people to Mars. It's hard to choose just a handful of space discoveries, but here are the best. Comet marvels. The Deep Impact spacecraft was sent out to visit Comet Tempel 1, which it reached in 2005. As a bonus, NASA discovered it still had enough fuel to chase down another comet almost 3 billion miles away known as the icy comet Hartley 2. Deep Impact flew by it in 2010 at a range of 700 kilometers, managing to snap a bunch of photos that helped scientists. Amazing arrivals. NASA pulled off two cool arrivals in 2011. The spacecraft Messenger entered Mercury's orbit and made history as the first artificial satellite to do so, and the spacecraft Dawn, which entered the asteroid belt that lies between Jupiter and Mars. Then, both crafts got down to business. Messenger instantly began to collect data on the planet's geology, composition, and thin atmosphere, while Dawn, sent to observe a space rock called Vesta, discovered that it had a battered surface, sporting mountain ranges and deep craters, which advanced our understanding of asteroid composition, proving, yet again, that there's so much still to learn about our universe. Gravitational waves. Scientists have long postulated that when objects collide, they make a wrinkling of space-time called gravitational waves. In 2016, physicists discovered physical proof of this, using an instrument called the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory. What's better than discovering one instance of gravitational waves? Discovering two, both triggered by the collisions of black holes millions of years prior that echoed across the universe. Voyage of a Voyager. Along with its sister spacecraft Voyager 2, Voyager 1 launched in 1977 and had a primary mission to explore Jupiter and Saturn. It accomplished so much more before it became the first spacecraft to reach interstellar space in 2012, enough to fill its own textbook. But remarkably, it's still sending back data from this entirely uncharted region of the universe. Now 21.2 billion kilometers away from Earth, it's showing that cosmic radiation is very intense and demonstrating how charged particles from the Sun interact with those of other stars. The most exciting thing in the next 5 years is likely to be something that we didn't know was out there to be discovered. Windows onto Mars. The year 2012 was the beginning of newfound love and amazement for the red planet Mars. That's when the Curiosity rover landed on its surface and started sending back data that astounded scientists. Evidence suggests that water existed there. The discovery of organic molecules that may actually be related to life. The suggestion of dynamic life under the planet's surface was hinted by the activity of methane and oxygen. Mars research got another boost in 2018 when Mars Express showed that there might still be an underground reservoir of liquid water near the southern pole of the planet. Measuring the universe. The satellite Gaia was launched by the European Space Agency in 2013. Gaia had an incredible mission to take distance measurements for more than 1 billion stars in the Milky Way, as well as velocity data for more than 150 million stars. The results of this mission have been nothing less than spectacular, leading to the mapping of 1.7 billion stars in our home galaxy, and helping scientists create a better understanding of how the Milky Way galaxy evolved into its current configuration, how quickly the local universe is expanding, how common large planets are, whether there's evidence for advanced extraterrestrial technologies, and what's going on with about 14,000 asteroids in our own solar system, an array of exoplanets. The Kepler telescope, which was active in space from 2009 to 2018, made so many important discoveries about exoplanets. That is, planets that exist outside our solar system. It's hard to wrap a feeble human mind around them. In 9 years, it discovered over 2,600 exoplanets. Additionally, it proved there are more planets than stars in our galaxy, which revolutionizes our understanding of our place in the cosmos. They found a diversity of planets and showed scientists that the most common size of the planets comes in somewhere between Earth and Neptune and doesn't even exist in our solar system. Comet touchdown. The year 2014 saw a momentous. That's the year the European Space Agency managed, for the very first time, to land a spacecraft, called the Philae lander, on the surface of a comet called Comet 67P, Churyumov-Gerasimenko. To complicate matters, it was very small and very far away. Before it slipped into hibernation mode, Philae was able to detect an icy surface on the comet and organic molecules like carbon. Visions of Pluto. In 2015, New Horizons zipped by the dwarf planet Pluto and took the first up-close images scientists had ever seen. What it showed then was how remarkable this undervalued piece of rock actually is. New Horizons revealed a surprisingly dynamic and active world, with icy mountains reaching up to nearly 6,000 meters and shifting plains that are so geologically active it's possible they suggest that even cold, distant worlds could get enough energy to heat their interiors, possibly harboring subsurface liquid water or even life. There are 9 planets as one of 25 facts you learned in school, and it is no longer true. Proxima-b, some space science happens from space. Some of it happens from right here on Earth, and some of that is downright astounding. In 2016, an Earth-sized planet, which scientists named Proxima-b, was discovered by the Pale Red Dot Project. It orbits a red dwarf star called Proxima Centauri, which is 4.25 light-years away from our Sun, making it the closest star to it. If conditions are right, the planet is in an orbit that's warm enough for liquid water to survive on its surface. Proxima-b could harbor life. Finding Oumuamua. We've had our eyes and telescopes and other instruments to view objects from far, far away. In 2017, we found what we were looking for. Now, it wasn't a creature from another galaxy, but it was the first object formed in another star system to pass through ours, as far as we know. Discovered by astronomers in Hawaii and named Oumuamua, it left our solar system as quickly as it entered, leaving more questions than it answered. Although scientists were able to determine that it was a fragment of its parent body that was torn apart by the tidal forces of its host star, a black hole. The biggest space news of the entire decade most assuredly came in 2019, when scientists released the first ever image of that most mysterious of all universal phenomena, a black hole. It sits in the heart of elliptical galaxy Messier 87, some 50 million light-years away, and, as scientists describe, it devours anything close such as stars, planets, gas and dust. Even light does not escape the monster's grasp once it crosses a threshold called the event horizon, containing the mass of 6.5 million suns. Capturing an image of it required the collaboration of 200 scientists using observatories around the world, in a project called the Event Horizon Telescope. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed watching this video, we request you to like and share our videos. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay notified of all future video uploads.